Breaking news, Nigerians. War. Senators list Akpabio saints as fresh plot to impeach Senate President THICKENS after clash with Udome. Nigerians, there are strong indications of a fresh plot to impeach the Senate President Godwin Akpabio over alleged high-handedness and insecurity to the demands of lawmakers in the upper legislative chamber. This comes barely 24 hours after Borno ranking Senator Ali Udome staged a walkout of plenary due to Akpabio's rejection of his point of order on Tuesday. Politics Nigeria earlier reported that barely 10 minutes after commencement of plenary, Ali Udome raised point of order against an error committed by the Senate President, which he refused to correct. The error in reference was a motion moved by Senator Samila Kwao, NNPP Kano South, for a debate on the need for reopening of Niger border. But without stating the title of the motion, Udome, citing Order 51 of the Senate Standing Rules, requested the Senate President to allow for correction of any error made or observed in plenary. Mr. President, there are some things we do in this chamber that are against the rules. Nobody is too big to learn, he said in disguise. This is the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guided by laws, rules, and procedures. If, in the course of proceedings, at any section, errors are observed, they must be corrected before forging ahead with such proceeding, he said. But Akpabio would have none of it, as he quickly interrupted the Borno lawmaker, insisting that having ruled on issues raised, it can never be revisited, and consequently ruled Ali Udome out of order. Kogi Senator Sunday Karimi attempted to sustain Udome's line of argument through another point of order, but was also swiftly ruled out of order by Akpabio. At the shouting match range on, the Deputy President of the Senate, Jubre, quickly rose to read Order 16 and asked senators to respect the rule of that requires a substantive motion to be moved by any senator for correction or review of earlier decision taken. It was immediately sustained by Akpabio. Infuriated, Ali Udome, by raising another point of order, Order 54, sought that correction of perceived error should be made, but without allowing Ali Udome to make full presentation of his argument, Akpabio ruled him out of order again. Agreed by Akpabio's decision, Ali Udome packed his document and stormed out of the chamber in the midst of the uproar created by the scenario. Senators hurriedly went into a closed-door session. Udome later returned after receiving a call that the Senate had moved into a closed session. Reacting to the incident, a source told Politics Nigeria that aggrieved lawmakers are regrouping to begin an impeachment move against Akpabio. The source also spoke on the condition of anonymity, alleged that the Senate under Akpabio has been divided, saying, "A situation where the Senate is divided will only spell doom for the country, as no meaningful progress will be made." He continued, "A Senate with over 100 senators and nobody can talk. Nobody can challenge the Senate President. Nobody can attempt to correct him. That is not democracy. All I can say is that senators are regrouping, and you will say the outcome in a few days. Asked if Nigerians should expect a motion for Akpabio's impeachment in the coming days, the source said it's just a matter of days. If things do not change, that impeachment will surely happen because we are here to represent our constituents. People voted for every one of us to be here, he said. Well, if the Senate finds Akpabio wanting, they should impeach him and replace him with a more accessible and acceptable Senate president. Who is more accessible than Akpabio? Akpabio is in first instance has no business being the Senate, talk more of being his president. Any who has a case to answer with the EFCC is a crook, and until he purges himself of his criminality, he has no business serving Nigeria in the public space. This is the kind of Nigeria we are running. No conscience and no shame anymore. It's Sariki and Lawal that are corrupt, free Abi, and also known how to rule very well Abi. Southerners should rule behind Akpabio. Should rally behind Akpabio to ensure that such gang up does not see the light of the day. What Nigerians suffered under Senate President Lawal could not be forgotten in a hurry. Really. Nigerians, I dey talk am before, I still dey talk am again. Nigeria can never be better. We are so divided. Tribalism have taken over Nigeria and religion. Even when someone is trying to make a point, somebody will tell you, oh, is it because it's not from your tribe? Well, let's see how this dance ends. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.